I declare the congregation open. Good morning, members of the university, guests, and especially all of you graduating here today. It's an enormous pleasure to be able to welcome you on what is a very special day. I know you've had to wait some time because we're graduating our students from 2020 and 2021 here today. I'm particularly pleased to see so many friends and family of our students here today. I know you will be feeling justifiably proud of what your relative or your friend has achieved, and by the way, we very much share that pride from the platform. This is actually the first set of undergraduate degree ceremonies. We're going to be awarding some postgraduate degrees in a moment or two, but it's the first set of undergraduate degree ceremonies we've been able to hold since the COVID pandemic began. So this is quite an important milestone, obviously for you, but also for the university. And on behalf of the university, I really want to thank you, both our students and our staff, for sticking with us in what has been really a very challenging period indeed. So the circumstances that you have faced make it even more of an achievement to have successfully completed your studies and earned your degree. So degree ceremonies are formal occasions. We've got the brass band. But they're also events to be enjoyed. So I hope that you will all applaud, whoop, shriek enthusiastically at the appropriate points in the ceremony when your friend, relative comes onto the stage. This is truly a celebratory day, and I dare say for some of you that might well extend into the night. I can say that from experience. I graduated here in 1979, an eon ago. So there you are. You graduate one day and you can be the chancellor the next. If I can do it, honestly, you guys can. It was a very different university, by the way, then, from the one that you're in now. For a start, it was about half the size. So you're in a much bigger university, but you're also in a far better one. In fact, probably it's so good nowadays that if I applied, I wouldn't get in. It's in the top dozen out of over 130 universities in our country, and our ambition is to be in the top 100 worldwide, and we're making steady progress towards that. For me, however, the wonderful thing about Lancaster is that even as the university is growing, there is one thing that remains fundamental and constant, and that is that we remain true to our founding principles, that this should be a university that is genuinely open to all with talent and potential. At Lancaster, excellence hasn't been bought at the expense of equity. We provide opportunities for students, regardless of their backgrounds, to be able to realize their aspirations in life. And at a time when there is often such an overwhelming sense of pessimism in our country about the potential for greater social mobility, ours truly is a story of optimism. Our philosophy is a simple one. What counts is not where you came from in the past, but whether you're prepared to put in the effort to create a better future. And today we celebrate the fact that each and every one of you have seized that opportunity. A graduation ceremony is often thought of something that marks the end of an era, a rite of passage, if you like, between one part of your lives and the next. It is the culmination of years of hard work, and that is something that will last you all of your lives. So today is less the end of something and more the start of something else, not the closure of an old story, but the opening of a new chapter. What you have learned here, you will carry throughout your lives. Of course, if you've studied computing, you may decide to pursue a career in IT. If you've studied management, you might decide to go into business. If you've studied politics, then frankly, heaven help you. But I think what you will find is that what you've acquired here is more than knowledge about a particular subject. I can't speak for all of you, but for myself as a graduate from Lancaster, this will always be the place that gave me the strongest possible foundations for my life and my career. It helped me on the way from being a kid growing up in the North East Council estate to having the privilege of serving in the UK's cabinet. My time here was genuinely a gift. It gave me skills way beyond my studies. How to learn, how to analyse, how to argue, how to question. It taught me too the relationship between effort and reward. If it's easy, it isn't really worth doing. It's the hard things in life that make you. And as you all now know, there are no easy degrees here at Lancaster. Everyone has to be earned through commitment, through dedication, and through sheer hard work. So today, we're not just celebrating your intelligence, we also celebrate your resilience, your ability to rise to a challenge and to beat it. That is just as well, because the world outside is certainly not short of challenges. This is a period of profound global uncertainty, even volatility. Some have christened it the era of perma-crisis. And it sometimes feels like the world is lurching from one crisis to the next. But I think it's actually more than that. Someone asked me an interesting question recently. They said, do you know what today is, Alan? I thought, God, I've forgotten my wedding anniversary again. He said, today is the slowest day of the rest of your life. Today is the slowest day of the rest of your life. What did he mean? He meant that it's not just the extraordinary scale of change that is happening in the environment. Think of the last 2 days. In the economy, in society, in politics. It's also the unprecedented pace at which change is occurring. And that is not going to slow down. Navigating these fundamental changes that we're seeing in the world requires, above all else, if we are to create a better and, I hope, a fairer world, it requires, above all else, great leadership. Now, no doubt there will be different views about whether the world is blessed with that today. But I hope what we can all agree on is that this generation of young people and our graduates here today are actually the biggest source of hope for the future of the world. And what we seek to do here at Lancaster is to equip them, because they are the next generation of leaders, with the right attributes to make a difference in the world. To be agile in their thinking, purposeful in their focus, and outward-looking in their demeanour. And that is why, here at Lancaster, we are and will remain a university that is open to the world. We believe in building bridges, not walls. We have a campus in China, another in Ghana, one in Malaysia, and our latest in Leipzig in Germany. We're unashamedly a global university. We're particularly proud of the fact that here on campus, we welcome students from over 180 countries worldwide. and that our staff come from all parts of Europe and indeed well beyond. The rich diversity they provide on campus not only brings huge benefits educationally, it prepares our students for life in what is an increasingly global society. So there are no guarantees, but the one thing I can guarantee you is that the degree you have earned from this university is a passport, should you choose to use it, to a lifetime of opportunity. Some say a degree is not worth the cost, and certainly it is no longer a cheap option. It involves, for very, very families, real sacrifices. But in today's knowledge-based economy, the value of a good education is simply priceless. Today, then, you join a very special community. Like 150,000 others, you are about to become alumni of this great university. Ours is a community that expresses the very best of today's world. High achievers, great thinkers, top leaders, people who are making a difference, whether globally or locally, in private companies and the public services, in charities and in industry. You come from very different backgrounds and no doubt will end up living and working in very different locations. But in the end, you're part of a community, all bound together by one common history. So when you leave here, you will take something of Lancaster with you. Memories, of course, the friends you've made, the tutors you've met, the knowledge you have gained, what you have learned from your studies. But above all else, what I hope you take away from Lancaster is what you've learned about yourselves. That if you persevere, it pays off. That if you follow your dreams, you can rise to a higher level. That if you listen to your hearts, you can achieve great things. Each of you, undergraduate and postgraduate, has proven that you have what it takes to make a success of life. So my advice to you is very simple. Be bold, be brave, believe in yourselves. You have a wonderful, wonderful future ahead of you. On behalf of this great university, I wish you all the very best for whatever path that takes. Enjoy it. You have well and truly earned it. Thank you.
Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences who are worthy to receive higher degrees of the university. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Tess Baxter, Falling Between Worlds, a virtual itinerant wayfarer in a creative community. Ryan Cushley Spendiff, the quixotism of a relationally constituted contract law. Martin Gallagher, At the Edges of Terror, an assessment of the role of lone wolf terrorists, terrorist group participants, and organised criminals in contemporary terrorism. Ellen Louise Jeffrey, Nightfalling, a choreological approach to twilight through a time-specific movement practice. Zora Maleu, Fathers and Sons, Psychoanalytic Analysis of Black Identities in 20th Century African and Afro-American Novels.
Just say Tiffany Ehimiage. Just say Tiffany. Ehimiage.
Tiffany Emiegi.
By my authority as Chancellor, I confer upon these members of Graduate College the degrees for which they have been presented. Many, many congratulations to you all. Well done.
Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of Bowland College who are worthy to receive first degrees of the university. For the degree of Master of Science, Adam Mitchell Christopher Lamb. Leah Nicole Pomfret. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Pierre-Jacques Edelman. Megan Jones Tinsley. Ovidiu Florian Nicole. For the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration, Judith Anna Bekasi. Callum Field. Diego Flores Ramos. Taranpreet Kaur. Valentin Ploshtakov. Yana Chichkina. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Naeem Adam. Abiola Agedekule Samuel Adebu. Sarah Ufoma Chukwundumbendi Afabo. Saman Ahmed. Chloe Alexandra Allen. Scott Bradley Allen. Alonso de Oliveira. Tiffany Kaku Amunu Niza. Ulsama Ashad. Amina Bieg. Thomas Richard George Bainbridge Glover. Joshua Michael Barclay. Fergus Bishir. Mohammed Ral bin Daud. Torrance Achahwana. Joshua Mark Bond. Poppy Bradshaw Anand. Daniel J. Branwood. Alexander Leonard Brandner. Liang Xiao. River Jake Carberry. Isaac Katane Farish. Kawei Chang. Shushquian Shen. Jack Reese Childs. Helen Cooper. Luke Cottrell. James Cusack. Trinai Deo. Joseph Davies. Harriet Josephine Dorr. Marco De Salvo. Joe Matthew Dodd. Luke James Driscoll. Esoa Ebiwi. Gabrielle Louise Ellison. Hannah Beth Fairclough. James Paul Forshaw. Daniel George Fox. Kate Elizabeth Gilchrist. Matthew James Gill. Jack Howard Goodwin. Ellen Marie Griffiths. Thomas Edward Hamlin. Charlotte Howarth. Yanting Huang. Courtney Louise Johnston. Janitha Kuldasik. Kingley Lau. Thomas Joseph Leach. Ewan Lenny. Benjamin David Levitt. Siswen Lee. Sarah Aaron Libs. Madeline Georgia Littlewood. Levi Longworth. Hoying Mak. Michał Maciej Melvich. Jessica Amy Marriott. Joseph McLean. Rebecca Louise Maxday. Iman Kongi. Marcus Osborne. Lauren Mary O'Toole. Chung Ho Pang. Kusafia Patel. Bianca Popescu. Ryan James Powell. Catherine Ann Ratley. Shireen Angela Rogers. Reese Lucas Salter Om. James John Sr. Abigail Lucy Shaw. Sujit Singh Sohal. Sandeep Sivla. Abhay Sandhu. Oliver Michael Smith. Divya Taylor. Hungliang Tang. Tasmin Elizabeth Taylor. Alexandru Vasili. Catherine Emma Wallace. Samuel James Walsh. Yuzha Wang. Thomas Willets. Calvin Qingqiang Yi. Migu Yu. Sihang Yu. Susanna Zonitz. Oliver Chan.
By my authority as Chancellor, I confer upon these members of Bowland College the degrees for which they have been presented. Many, many congratulations to you all. Well done. I now declare closed this congregation of the University of Lancaster. Long may the university prosper.